towards you. Everybody, welcome in, welcome in. This is Bob's Pokemon Bobcast, episode 17.
Oh, is it 17?
Yeah, 17.
17 episodes.
Doing this for 4 months plus now.
We got 5 viewers and 17 episodes.
That is a true statement.
You know what's fun?
What's fun?
It's Pokemon news. We got a bunch of Pokemon news that we're going to talk about, and then after the show, we're going to... Which button is it?
This one. That button. That button.
We're going to go live on Whatnot.
That's what we're doing. We're going to go live on Whatnot.
Where you can get a bunch of Pokemon.
Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, how are you today?
Hello, hello, hello.
So we go over on Whatnot after this, and we have a lot of fun, but we do sell Pokemon cards for those who care.
We do auctions. You can get $15 in credit if you haven't signed up for Whatnot using our link, whatnot.com/invite/BobsPokemart. And we got auctions this week.
Yep, we are doing a perfect order bingo.
Perfect order bingo. We got booster boxes that we're going to be opening up live on stream, auctioning off the packs, and if you hit a card, you get a pack.
Yeah, we did it last week. It seemed to be a lot of fun. We had, everybody was getting lots of prizes, lots of hits. You can check out the clips on this channel. DVB made a nice little reel where you can see, that top Meowth got hit, roses, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but not only can you get a pack, but if you complete one of our bingo rows, you get an ETB, and if we clear the board, the last person that hits a card gets a booster box.
Whole booster box. So you could, in theory, you buy one pack from us, win the auction, you'll get a free booster pack because you opened up a really amazing card, and then you're going to get a booster box on top of that. Ooh. Can you believe that? It's like...
Yeah, so Whatnot from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so a little less than 30 minutes from now. We're going to go until 10 p.m. We got giveaways every 5 minutes. We got buyers giveaways every 20 minutes.
It's a good time. Listen, come on in, hang out, talk Pokemon with us. We love Pokemon. You love Pokemon. That's why we're here. So, starting off this week's news, we got Pokemon Champions.
Champions released on the 8th, and it did not go well.
No.
There was a lot of issues, a lot of bugs, a lot of people who transferred their Pokemon from home, and they went missing forever.
Yeah, it's a shame. It had really high hopes for it, and there's still time to fix it, but the people who lost their Pokemon may just be totally out.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. But
that could be challenging.
Basic complaints like Pokemon Stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you remember from the Nintendo 64, you had Pokemon Stadium. You could do a full roster of 6 Pokemon. You could play offline. There was a one-player mode. Mm-hmm. None of this stuff is in Champions, and then not even all the Pokemon are in the game.
That's a problem as well.
Yeah.
But it's once again still incredibly promising. I don't want to just give up on it, but at the same time, it's a bad launch. I mean, sometimes bad launches, that's a nail in the coffin right out of the gate.
Well, we'll give them credit. It is free to play.
Yeah.
It's tough to really get somebody that mad at a free-to-play game that they're not going to try again.
Have you never met the internet?
Have you ever heard of Clash of Clans?
Clash of Clans was the top game for it's still actually
people don't play it.
I know. Actually, I just saw a commercial. I used to play it. I just saw a commercial on YouTube for it saying, "Oh, by the way, all the things that used to annoy you about it and the reason you left the game, we got rid of all that. So you should come back. Your base has been building itself up this whole time. Like you come in, you might be 2-3 town halls worth ahead." And I was like. Nah, I can't.
You can play Pokemon Champions now.
Pokemon Champions, and I can lose everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have Pokemon Home, so you don't have to worry about that.
I'll get Pokemon at home just so I can complain about losing it.
So it's free to play, and they have a subscription fee where you can get VP, which is their in-game currency every month. You recruit Pokemon, you build them up, but they fix some of the bugs, but there's still a lot of people complaining. One of the funny ones is if you start the game with your Switch docked, the resolution is bad. So you have to undock the Switch and then dock it again to get, if you have a 4K TV, it doesn't go to 4K. So you have to undock it and dock it again. Apparently it does not fix it permanently, so you have to do that every single time.
That's ridiculous. This reminds me of Fallout 76, where it was like, oh, you can't join a party unless you make a chat group on PlayStation Network with the people you want to be in a party with on the game.
Well, it's another issue. Like, you can't use your Switch friends list in Pokemon Champions either.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
So yeah, it's ridiculous.
They'll fix everything.
Oh yeah, they'll fix everything. So another bit of news is that Charizard is making his move against Pikachu in the grading boards.
Yeah, in the grading board. This is the most graded characters in PSA. So Charizard's moving up the ranks, getting closer and closer. And then actually a One Piece character, Luffy's up there too now.
Luffy is
it's all
big
Pokemon
one.
except for Luffy.
There's a lot of Luffy though. There's a lot of Luffy.
Yeah, but he's the most graded, or these are the most graded characters. So it's any card with that character on it. And One Piece, a lot of their like their special manga edition is all Luffy.
It's Luffy, yeah.
There's Luffy everywhere.
The tournament prize cards were Luffy. There was
the cards they gave out at the baseball games were all Luffy. So
which those everybody's. I mean, there was a video. Somebody was at the Rutgers game, literally just standing outside with cash.
Yeah. No, they do it at every single game.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Every single game.
But it just seems like such a Rutgers thing, though.
Yeah,
it's like.
So you figure there's definitely people there who do not care about trading cards, and they're going to get the price of their ticket back plus a little extra. They're probably selling them for $100. Like
that's
whatever. I got my ticket back, and I got a couple extra dollars in my pocket.
If I remember the video I was watching, the guy was offering $50, and I'm like,
they're probably selling them for $800, $900.
Oh yeah.
Or getting graded.
I was going to say they're probably sending off a giant stack to be graded, and any of those that come back tens pay for like the whole stack, you know. So Charizard moving his way up the leaderboard. Next one up, Major League Baseball is collabing with Pokemon. Well, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. They have done this in previous years, but they're coming back again. If you're into Pokemon Go and you go to a game, there's special in-game merch that you can get. Baseball caps with the mist. What are the three? Instinct, Mystic, and Valor.
Yeah.
The three teams. Are they called teams? I don't remember what they're called. It's been so long.
It was like Team. Yeah, it was like Team Valor, Team Mystic.
And then there's raids and bonuses that you can get while you're at the game.
Which, once again, a lot of people force their kids to go to Major League Baseball games.
It is actually that's genius. Now that you said that,
yeah,
kids will no longer.
It's like, can we go to the game? I want to go. I want to go to the Mets game.
Yeah, so now you can spend $800 for a hot dog, so your kid can play Pokemon Go.
They have some good deals though. I was at Citi Field 2 years ago. Yeah, they have good food deals.
The last baseball game I went to was when we were little kids. I think our uncle took us to a baseball game.
Yeah,
that's the only game I've ever been to.
Which also was most likely a Mets game.
It was probably a Mets game,
yeah. As DVB pointed out, the prices are ridiculous, so you may as well have your kids happy playing Pokemon, right? That's why you go to the ball game. North American International Championship. Jersey is tough for baseball. That is an understatement. The minor league teams. There's a lot of small teams out there. I was with the Staten Island Yankees for some time.
With the Staten Island Yankees?
With the Staten Island
That's how you
Yankees.
Explain your history? I was with the Yankees. What exactly were you with the Yankees?
I found myself working for that organization for several years.
Yeah,
I may or may not have been known to dance. You may not have seen my face, but you have seen my dancing if you went to those games. So anyway, North American International Championships.
The 12th to the 14th in New Orleans. Registration is through the same company, RK9.GG. Wave 1, April 14th. Wave 2, April 15th.
You gotta love that name, RK9.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. Wow, that's genius.
Yeah.
I just learned what we've been doing. Is this what we've been doing?
This is what we've been doing this whole time. So the prizes and the merch featuring Big Man Blastoise. And we all love Big Man Blastoise, but
the Staten Island Yankees existed. Wow, I didn't even know about you.
You're not the only one. Don't worry, you are not the only one.
So the last two, the Latin American and the European, had Charizard and Venusaur respectively. So now we got Blastoise.
Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blastoise.
I really like the way that championship mat looks.
Yeah, the champion
mat. I'm not really.
I feel like they probably should have put a little effort into making these a little more unique. They kind of blend together.
I think it's just Blastoise. I think that's
exactly. It's just Blastoise. Now, granted, what I think is weird is that the competitor mat has the Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, whereas you would think like the champion one has like the whole lineage and whatnot.
No,
but
it's only the champion on the mat.
Yeah, it's just Big Man himself, Big Man Blastoise. But
I like the Charizard mats from the last international. I do not care as much for Blastoise mats.
Yeah, most people don't.
But that's your mats if you win North American International Championship.
Anybody planning on competing, that's what you're competing for, to have Big Man Blastoise, top 8 champion or competitor, respectively.
Yeah.
Don't love it. Don't hate it either. But
I mean, at least it's Blastoise. It could be some random Snippy or something. Who knows?
Could be Mega Clefable.
It could be Mega Clefable.
So next on up, Pitch Black.
Yeah, we got the English name for Abyss Eye. So that's the Mega Darkrai set that's coming out in Japan in May. Yeah, May. So we're getting that in July.
So we'll be getting it in July.
I don't really have any information about it yet, except that it's Mega Darkrai.
Selma, welcome in, welcome in. It's okay. You can oversleep. It's fine. We all love our sleep here.
She missed all the important Pokemon news.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, what are you going to do? You're going to have to go back and watch the video when it posts. So Abyss Eye, coming out in May. Then we have this. I don't know how I feel about this Mega Darkrai. I'm feeling like the sets now are really just pushing for like one big hit. And I think that's a problem, because I think that's why you see Ascended Heroes was such a powerhouse set, because you weren't just focusing on one hit. There were a lot of good Pokemon in there, a lot of cool cards. The attack rares, almost all of them were awesome. And then you have like Chaos Rising. There's not a whole lot in it. Not a whole lot in it outside of Greninja and his evolution line. And then we're going into like Pitch Black, where I'm like, okay, are we going to just base this all off Mega Darkrai? And that would be cool. Is if it's a whole, I mean, it's called Pitch Black. So I'm hoping there's like some ghost Pokemon, some dark Pokemon. Might be a little more exciting.
Well, the issue personally that I have with the small sets that we've been getting, like I understand it's probably a lot to free up printer space. Probably like you can't keep doing in Japan subsets all the time when you can't get, when all of your stuff is getting sold out immediately. Yeah. It's not getting into the hands of people that are playing your game. It's getting into the hands of scalpers. It's actually affecting the image. Like a lot of people have a negative image of Pokemon right now.
It's pretty bad.
It's not looking good. It's looking like a cesspool. Yeah. Of the worst people. Like, if you look up Pokemon online, one of the first videos that you'll see is probably a scalper video. Yeah. Somebody standing at a Pokemon vending machine in their 40s waiting for it to reload so that they can take all the packs out of it.
Poke Streets
videos. Yeah, like, you're not getting the positive information about the game. So maybe these small sets are a response to that, where the value is a little bit more spread out. Like, if you look at Perfect Order, the value is a little bit more spread out. You're not looking for a $3,000 card. You're looking for a $200 card at the most. And it's not being scalped as much. You can get Perfect Order if you want it.
It's been readily available, which is mind-blowing to someone who's been trying to get product for a year.
So, like, if you have an expected value of the set that's a little bit more than the price of the booster pack, maybe the scalpers go away. Maybe product doesn't sit on the shelves. It moves because people still want the Mega Greninja. But you don't have to worry about all the bad publicity that you're getting from all the scalping.
I look forward to seeing it, because I hope, honestly, as much as it's bad for my business model, I hope that everything is readily available and people can just go buy Pokemon whenever. Target drops have been, they did Perfect Order ETBs and booster bundles. They were available for almost 24 full hours at any time. Like, I went in and ordered multiple batches of bundles, because they still limit you 2 per order, but you can make multiple orders as long as you're able to get back in. And the Pokemon they collect. I mean, that is, I want to say it's an idea.
Well, like, what's the guy that we opened last week? Because, like, some of the hits in some of these sets, like, are Pokemon I've never heard of. Like, what is that guy? Ilioptile, something like that? So, like, I never heard of this Pokemon before, but, like, when you open some of these illustration rares that look pretty, it does expand your world a little bit. Like, if we open Perfect Order on stream, some of these illustration rares are really nice. Like, I've never heard of some of these Pokemon. To be honest with you, if it's not Gen 1 or 2, I don't probably know it.
But I would like to see that, and especially for kids. Like, if a kid opened, how many times you heard a kid, oh, this is my best card. And it's like, okay, I never heard of that Pokemon before because I'm old. But, like, that kid now loves this Pokemon. So, Selma, maybe there is some relevance to that. Maybe some kids get their hands on it, they open it up, and we have a whole generation of kids who love Spupa. I don't know.
I don't think that's going to be the one.
You never know. I was just looking at the bingo board and I saw Spupa, and I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like some of the like obviously there's Pokemon that everybody's heard of that are in these sets, but like some of the illustration rares are just really cool looking, and it may expand your horizon. You may be right about it.
So I hope so. I hope they keep. I hope that it's readily available, and I hope they keep pumping out these sets where like it is spread across a little bit. As I say, Chaos Rising does not give me much hope. I was looking at it, and it's like just Greninja and his evolution is.
Oh,
like,
you looked at the Ninja Spinner?
Yeah, Ninja
I
Spinner.
still haven't looked at the spoiler.
It doesn't look like much. There's actually some trainer cards that look kind of fun, but I don't know the trainers because I didn't watch the anime that far yet. I'm still slowly reintroducing that.
This is something that I don't know anything about. The anime, did they reboot the anime?
I don't know if they rebooted it after Ash 1. I think they did though. I feel like I heard something like that.
I saw clips of what looked like a reboot of the anime. I don't know what's going on. It was a different art style. Maybe it was just AI generated garbage.
It could be, but they did change the art style at one point.
Yeah,
which I don't love it, but that's just it's like whatever. You have to do it sometimes. But yeah, this
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
I know one thing, and that's that I know nothing.
So anyway, going up to the big hits, we got perfect order hits. Not crazy changes this week.
I think something may have moved around in the 4 or 5 slot. The issue that I had last week was I was going off very limited information because we had the set came out. It was not there was no price guide up yet on TCG Player, so I was just kind of winging it.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit more stable.
Definitely the Meowth is super popular.
Oh, the Mega Starmie, I think, beat out Rose's Encouragement. I think Rose's was in the number 4 spot last week.
Okay. And because I actually noticed Liquid Games, the people who do the Pokemon market at Bellworks, they posted up that they were buy listing all the Meowth EXs. I think it was at like 85%. And they usually don't do that. They usually don't just randomly post up, hey, we're looking to buy this card. So it's clearly wanted.
The thing that I don't understand is why it matters, because if you go to a Liquid Marketplace show, everybody's going to offer you 85%. Yeah. What the hell's the difference if they offer it?
Not everybody. There's probably a lot of people out there who don't know to like trade stuff in if you don't want it. So it's just they probably had a huge demand. People coming in saying, I need Meowth, I need Meowth, I need Meowth, and they just didn't have it. They couldn't keep up with the demand because I don't think they crack any boxes there. I think they just buy sell. So
that Mega Starmie, what is that, $80 right now?
$80, which if you stick around, look at the hits.
We opened one last week, didn't we? Somebody got a Mega Starmie.
I believe they did. I think it was Mega Starmie.
Yeah, somebody got an $80 hit last.
You'll have to check. I mean, look at all these. We definitely hit some of these faux show, including that big old Meowth.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So Phantasmal doesn't look like too many huge. Oh wait, this is over on my screen now. Was at the wrong screen. So you got Charizard.
I don't think there was any big moves.
No, it doesn't look like
it. The price is starting to climb on some of those Charizards. So if you wanted, we were talking about it last week, that the Charizard that was like $35, is it 109?
109, yeah.
Yeah, the 109 is moving up a little bit. I think it's like $38 now. So if you think that it's a good investment, again, we're not financial advisors. But if you think it's a good investment and you want to pick up some of those Charizards, don't wait too long because it's climbing.
Big time.
It was 35, now it's 37. I think by the end of like July, August, it'll probably hit like $80, $90.
Yeah.
And then over the next 12 months, it's going to be over 100.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with these later on. Like, we're seeing certain sets being reprinted. Like, they just announced that they're doing a Destined Rivals reprint. It's actually going back to the printers. And so what's going to happen in like a year when they say, oh, Phantasmal Flame's going back to the printers? It's like, there's only Charizard. Is it, do they change the hit rates? Because I have heard that people were saying that the Prismatic rerun has been way better for them than previous runs. So I don't know if they change the hit rates at all when they bring it back to the printers.
One thing I'll say is I think there's a lot more people who are slinging cards than it used to be. And you have a lot of, amateur vendors nowadays.
Yeah, big time.
That stock up on everything from a set and keep them out of circulation. So I think that, reprinting, I don't think it's going to matter with the price.
Mhm.
You got people that are just slinging cards all day, and you got people that are investing that have no business investing in these cards.
Yeah, that's fair. I know Destin Rivals is huge. Destin Rivals has been climbing over the last 2 months. It's been crazy trying to get your hands on it. We've opened up packs for giveaways here, and I'm kind of like, man, all that Destin Rivals worth way more than what.
Well, don't worry, the stuff we're opening now will do the same thing.
Same thing. So now looking at Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes is hot, man. Ascended Heroes, people are killing themselves over this.
We were talking about this last week.
Yeah.
The packs are expensive, but is this another like mini version of 151?
Yeah. I honestly think it's not a bad comparison. Like I was on the other day, I was looking at some places that had like Japanese and Korean Mega Dream, and I was like, is that an investment to make? Like, because 151, if you bought Korean or Japanese 151 when it came out, you could sell it for 5 times what you paid, just like in English.
Mm.
And I'm like, is Mega Dream that as well? I don't know. Because you're looking at it, it has those big hits. It has Gengar, Pikachu, Dragonite, Charizard, like Mewtwo. Yeah.
See, I don't know what the prices are for graded cards because in English, the graded cards I think is what props it up as much.
Yes,
graded
big time.
Gengar, graded Pikachu, graded Dragonite, thousands of dollars. I don't know if the Mega Dream does that, but again, we're not financial advisors. But I personally think that holding any sealed Ascended Heroes box is going to appreciate. Like the packs are expensive now, but I don't think they're going down. They're going up, and they're going to go up quick.
Yeah,
You think they're expensive, and you're like, I don't want to invest in that because it's already $12, $15 a pack. It might be $30 a pack in a couple months.
I was going to say, somebody in this room was buying 151 and was dumb enough to open it all.
Wasn't me. All right, we're running out of time here, so we got to do our pack battle. What's first? Are we doing the wheel or the pack battle first?
Let's do the pack battle first.
Pack battle! We got a 10.
We got Mega Evolution.
Mega.
So we're going to do Mega Evolutions.
I already cut it up while we were talking.
Cut it up. You've got to cut it up.
So our pack battle, everything you want. Oh wait, there's Destin Rivals in here.
So I guess we're doing Destin Rivals because we have a loose Destin Rivals. So we're doing Destin Rivals. Speaking of
weird.
Expensive, that is weird that the tin comes with one Destin, one Mega.
This is a Mega Evolution.
Did anybody know this?
It doesn't even say. It just says comes with 2 booster packs.
Instead of Mega Evolution, we're doing Destin Rivals.
What the heck?
Cards should be freed from their boxes. I agree with you.
All right.
Destin Rivals. Destin Rivals.
What do you have?
Destin Rivals.
No, but who do you have?
I got Giovanni. Do you want Giovanni?
Yeah, what is this guy? Is that Garchomp or something?
That's Garchomp. That's Cynthia's Garchomp.
I knew it was. It was Garchomp.
Cynthia's Garchomp and Giovanni's Mewtwo. So everybody, we're going to free these from the packs.
Free. Oh, and you can win all of the cards that we open today if you answer our quiz question, which is coming up in just a few moments.
Say.
Go.
Wow.
3.
Okay.
All right, what do I got here?
Looking good. Womp, womp, womp. Got a Team Rocket's Tyranitar.
Baltoy and Zerora.
All right. Well,
Zerora.
anybody's master setting Destin Rivals. Also some reverse foils. I know somebody in the chat was. I don't know if you're still working on it, but
anyway, we're going to be doing our quiz question next. You can win all of those cards, but we're going to give away the stuff from last week right now.
Let's
go.
We
had 2 entrants.
Only 2 entrants in the wheel.
That means if you entered, you had a 50% chance of getting all the stuff from last week.
So we're going to spin away. And, actually, C. Donnelly shouldn't be on that wheel. Either way, Stephanie.
I think it's the first time she won, isn't it?
She won 2 weeks ago.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she won 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
You're going to get all the stuff we opened last week. There was, what was it? The one that we just showed earlier.
The one we just put on camera.
What?
That one's going out.
That was for free. You guys can win all the stuff that we just opened if you answer our quiz question. This week's Alaquizam by next week on Thursday. But don't do it now while we're live. You got to wait until the show goes up. So wait until the video's posted, and then you just answer the quiz question in the comments for your chance to win all the cards that we just opened.
Okay, so the quiz question is, which Pokemon is not a balloon Pokemon? Is it Clefairy, Jigglypuff, or Quillfish?
One of these Pokemon is not a balloon category Pokemon.
So make sure when this video goes live, you leave a comment do it before Thursday, or do it before Friday. Definitely on Thursday is the latest, because Friday I close it, and then you can't win these packs. So anyway, we're gonna be heading over to Whatnot in just
What do
a
we
few
do on
minutes.
Whatnot?
What do we do, DBB? We auction off Pokemon cards. We're doing perfect order bingo.
We got booster boxes of perfect order. We're going to be opening live and auctioning the packs off one at a time.
Yep.
You can have it ripped open live on stream, in which case, if you open one of our special cards on our bingo board, you get a free booster pack.
And then if you complete a row, you get an ETB.
Ooh.
And if you complete the whole board, you get a booster box.
Yeah, you don't have to complete the row yourself, but if you're the last one to complete the row, you get whatever the prize is.
Yeah, everybody's working as a team against us.
Yes.
Which is how it is.
Yes, that's basically how it works.
So if you haven't signed up for Whatnot, use a referral link on the screen, whatnot.com/invite/Bob's Pokemart, and you get $15 off your first purchase. Actually, you get $15 credit, so it can be spread across.
Yeah, we're going to be on there for 3 hours, starting in about 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be joining us? Thank you.
Awesome. We'll see you over there. We're going to be live in just a few. But thanks for joining on YouTube. I'm Bob.
I'm DVB.
And this has been Bob's Pokemart, episode 17.
Of the Bobcast.
Of the Bobcast.
Happy Bob Day.
Happy Bob Day.
Come over to Whatnot.
See you over on Whatnot.
Right now.